Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Find Me Out for Overwatch League Week 9 Game 4. I am one of your casters, Kartas, here with uh, McStupidhead, our referee, and Steck Monster running the cams for tonight. What's up, guys? How's it going? Glad to hear it. So, we have tonight Birds Aren't Real taking on Carolina Reapers. Birds Aren't Real looking for their first win of the season. So let's see what we got going on. We're waiting on some clarification on some rules. So we are figuring that out, but we'll be with you very, very shortly to talk about and to see what's going on with this match. Yeah. But I do hope it's Paris. So it won't be, but I do hope it's Paris. In addition to being the worst map, it is the worst control map. Yeah. So I guess I'll use this time. I understand. I'm not 1,000% sure on what there's some new features we got going on in the Twitch chat. Is that true?
It was it was me. I won 16,000 channel points on Tuesday.
Hard to do. I'm messing around with it now. Oh, I got okay.
And you can do more than you can just you can change the numbers. I didn't figure out how to do that. I just voted by 10. So I did 2,000, but I did it by tens.
I know I was clicking that too. I was clicking the 10 button.
Apparently, there's a way to. Somebody AJ told me there's a way to change it. I just didn't figure it out.
Yeah, that's funny. So, but McStupidhead betting on themselves. Because shameless plug. First win of the season for Nobody's a Peanut Butter. Team of yours truly and our referee McStupidhead. So, it was exciting. That's funny that you got that many points though. That's awesome.
I wanted to bet more, but the stream started.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god, I've been talking this whole time and my mic was not going through the stream. Wow, amazing. Great. I new features, live polls, we'll see those at the end. Predictions. Gamble on your points. Real bet him to himself. He's Pete Rose. Let's throw him out.
Oh
That's the summary of what I said.
I love this stream.
Wouldn't be a PMA OWL stream without something simple just not happening. You know, like me clicking unmute on my own microphone.
For the people who are like, what are Carlos and Stupid talking about? They're like saying like 2/3 of.
This is 2/3 of a conversation.
Yeah, what's going on?
Must have been fun to fill in the blanks, but sadly
Like
now you actually have to hear me.
It's like Mad Libs. It's like at home Mad Libs. That's what all it was.
That's right. All right. It looks like now we're getting just clarification on what map 1 will be.
Paris, let's go. That's not true.
Right. Regrettably, or thankfully, yes, thankfully is the right word. Thankfully, Paris is not a control map, so we don't have to go for it first. It's also not in any of our rotations, so we don't have to go for it ever.
They might as well make. They should just repurpose Paris into control map. Why not? It's bad anyway.
Just remove it. And it looks like we are going to Lijiang Tower.
And here we go. Map 1 of Week 9, Game 4. I think we.
I think we need a bit of a pause just to make sure both teams are ready here. So, Mr. Referee Man.
There it is.
Looks like we may not have been quite ready for one of the teams.
All right, now that the pause there, everyone is R. We are all good. Let's get started here. Point 1 of Lijiang Tower. Let's see what these teams come up with. I have no idea what they will run. So I'm big help in this pre-lobby. So it looks like we got a Ryan Zarya coming on the side of Carolina Reapers, and Boxim is playing not DPS. He must be a support sub.
Well, he's playing Zenyatta, so he's playing DPS.
It's also fair. It's basically like Hanzo with damage orb, or the Discord. So let's see what we got going on here. We got dueling Ryan Zaryas
And the Doomfist.
and a Doomfist. They both have the Lucio, so they both get there pretty quickly. Both Ryan swing on each other, Hefty and Ifis Dads. Hefty falls down very early. See if Ifis Dads can take advantage of that. He's charging in, but he backs out, so he's going to go to the point down those steps. And they're going to try to take this first truck. You get 3 of them walled off. They're going to rotate to him to help him out there. The rotation with the supports to see their tanks. And they're going to take this first point. Already a big window coming out, which the Akitak gets taken out by Shushifoof early. Ifis Dad's coming in, catches Gurg 7 with a charge. Always very satisfying. Juice takes out Iron Brew. Shushifoof taking twigs. Doomfist falls. Ifis Dad's going to stay alive. They're trying to get as much percentage on this. He's not going to survive very long. And a quick turnaround, 19% for the Birds. And Carolina Reapers take the point, building up some percentage here.
Really good retake there. It's going to be a little difficult for Birds not being able to crack through these defenses.
A grab coming out and a high noon. So down 1 each. And a couple of ults coming out of the side of Birds Aren't Real. I think the shatter from Hefty kind of messed up their plan there. I am stuck in an eyesall with my camera, so I cannot see anything. There we go. So they're still holding this point, 36%. Iron Brew's coming back up. Ivan Says does have a shatter, so they'll probably look to lead with that here. He gets walled off though, so hopefully they can break through.
Oh,
Big shatter gets blocked. A beat comes out, but it is not enough because they are just Carolina Reapers are just doing a lot of damage right now. So team wipe.
the May is going to make it very difficult to get a stable push through this big choke as long as she's playing up front. We saw right there, Ifistad's got walled off pretty cleanly.
Yeah.
They're going to have to
someone's
take a
trying to
bit of a different approach.
Yeah, they're getting a back cap here from Iron Brew. So a little bit of distraction to get them to turn around. That's actually the right play, and that is a monumental shatter. He got almost everyone on the team. It looks like Iron Brew is trying to do the back cap again, just to try to create a little bit of space so they're not getting walled off. I have to do something here to get a touch. Iron Brew does have the touch, so we'll see what they can get. If they can get the rest of their team there. They are getting grabbed off though. Hefty takes out Shotcon with a charge. High Noon gets blocked. Beat comes out for Nuvis. Ifestads is on point. He's going to try to 1v1 on May, which is always super difficult. But they're collapsing on him now, so that he probably won't last very much longer. One Lucio commits. Sorry, one Lucio takes out the other Lucio. And first point goes to the Carolina Reapers.
Really good effort there from Carolina Reapers, just playing that space properly, making sure there weren't really large cracks in the front line there. Whenever someone just tried to poke through, they just got surrounded and encapsulated.
Yeah, they collapse really quickly on whoever they're shooting at. Especially if someone gets walled off. If Ifestad is getting walled off and isolated, that's an easy fight win right there to get 10 or 12 more percentage.
We have
And you do that enough times.
Briggs now.
Try to help with just in general, lots of just passive damage, low healing output for that, Brigitte and Zenyatta. And Gurg takes out Yakety attack early on. Shotcon is looking for some picks with the Widowmaker that he swapped over to. Twigs took over the Zenyatta from Foxham, who is in deep. But Shotcon takes out Wilsonator, which is a lot of healing they don't have. Yaketax takes out Gurg, and Vistaz takes out Shushifu, so we'll see what happens here. Amber's rolling in and pouncing on Juice. Can't get the kill, and he ends up dying to Juice because of a good turnaround by his Reinhardt. Juice takes out Yak the attack. Juice hitting some big shots from the distance, keeping his team a lot of damage, keeping those other team at low health so that his other people can finish him off, or just getting the kills himself. Hefty being a little sneaky over here on the left side. I think they see him, so they backed out. Yep, I think they saw him, so they're going up top. Shotcon up here getting a little touch up from Twigs.
Ironbrew trying to get over here for the back cap. Oh, but they're backed up on the point. Oh no, he's gonna go for the swing in and trying to get environmental, I think.
But he has the mind.
Yep. I like the idea of that combination. They just spread out a little too far, I think. I think I just said falls to Shushifu, and Hefty takes out Foxham. Armor takes out Nuvis with the environmental kill. He got one. Ivor's going onto the point, and he's gonna slam Gurg. That's very satisfying for a ball to kill the Mei. But he gets shattered by Hefty. Shotcon's on point. They solo grab him. That feels bad, and Shushifu getting a little tactical crouch in there. Rude. Yeah, I would agree. Ifestad is gonna try to do what he can to get onto the point. Misses the rock on Gurg, but the blizzard comes out, and they're gonna be able to touch with the tracer most likely. But he falls to the Deadeye. Iron Brew gonna do what he can to stay on the point. Twigs thought he might have something to do with Shushu right there. Try to get a kill there, but pretty convincing win for the Carolina Reapers. Really good rotation by them. Really good target priority. And collapsing and all shooting the same person. And Gurg 7 gets to play the game. I mean, I guess. It was a play.
That's right. Series of tough breaks there for Birds Aren't Real. Not really able to establish a true foothold in any of the later fights. And then they're not able to get any leverage out of that because they didn't really have a good start.
Yeah, they got that first cap on the first point, and then they got about 20%, but then they just couldn't ever reestablish. Going into that small choke point, they they kept getting isolated by the Mei, and it's usually when Greg is a pretty strong Mei player, and we rode Greg to a championship one year or one season, just him freezing people and him yelling that person's name, and it's usually a pretty good target a good focus for everyone. So I'm sure it's what comms were like in there. He was yelling Ryan, 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 or whoever was frozen. So
Right, and especially on that team where you have a couple of good shot callers like Greg and Hunter, who are really good at making the right calls, and then also good at saying it in a way that get people to follow. But we do have actually Greg is sitting out for this next map, which we don't know what the next map is yet. But appears Toaster Oven will be coming in for him.
it looks like Zarathustra is going to make it this evening. Not sure how far away he is. I think that's why they have about 11 subs on their team. So we'll see if Zarathustra gets in here. Or Papa Thustra, as I should say.
That's right. By the way, everyone, there's still 10 minutes left to put your guess in to predict the winner of this match. I put a half-hour timer on it, so this will be open for another 9 minutes and 53 seconds. So you can get your bets in until that closes, which should be probably before the end of the second map, but enough time for either team to I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Either team could still win this, so all your bets will still be valid for the next 9.5 minutes.
Oh shit! I gotta put more in.
I'm not allowed to gamble since I'm a mod. Oh no, Dan.
Yes, regretfully, I can also not gamble because I'm one of the people that can pick the winner of the poll.
Oh man, there's lots of points going into Carolina Reapers and not. I may or may not have put some uh about 1,000 points into Birds Aren't Real.
Well, these are some based on the polls, these are some even-looking odds here, based on the prediction. A dead split right now. Exactly
It's
1.1K for each one.
Do you want to know why? It's because me and Curtis just both put.
Very
I'm gonna
nice, very nice. One of these two people is going to come out with about double their bets, assuming the bets stay the same right now. If either one of you increases your bet, the other person has to match it. Just keep the odds exactly 2-1.
Yeah, exactly.
But 8 minutes to get that in, if that's something you want to play around with.
We've got pizza talking in the chat. There's pizza in the fridge.
Pepperoni, sausage, and banana peppers or bust, says Wilsonator.
I do like those three things on a pizza: pepperoni, sausage, banana peppers. I'm a big banana pepper guy.
I can get behind those toppings. I also like onion on my pizza. Not gonna lie.
I like onion. Like I could do like a sautéed onion on a pizza. That sounds really good.
Yeah. I do like pineapple, but pineapple and onion on the same pizza is a bad idea.
That
I
sounds like
know this from experience.
that sounds like a lot going on.
It's very intense. It's very sweet because onions are also very sweet.
Yeah.
Black olives, another good one.
I'm not a
One guy
mushroom
likes
guy.
mushrooms.
Not a mushroom guy. To me, mushrooms are slimy, but I get why people like them. You know, they're so I don't judge, but I just not a preference of mine. Nice meat sub, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For those of our vegetarian friends, for sure.
That's fair enough. I don't know what other meat substitutes you could put on pizza.
I mean, like, is tofu? Has anyone ever had tofu on a pizza? Like,
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I kind of like tofu. It's pretty good.
Someone out there making sausage out of like the Impossible Burger meat?
Yeah.
Sure,
Oh, that
someone is.
that kind of sounds good.
When is Papa John's going to come out with the Impossible Pizza?
Crab rangoon pizza. Well, I like crab rangoons and I like pizza, so I can only imagine that I like that. Oh, dude, I freaking love crab rangoons.
All right, and it looks like we do have Zarathustra coming in.
I was
So that
worried that I
means-
was gonna have to do referee things.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do like hard stuff and make decisions. Oh no.
I was about to message Adrian like, when do I have to start doing my job?
But with Zarathustra coming in, that means Foxum is out for the rest of the night. Because Foxum was the emergency last-second sub, it appears.
We thank him for his service.
Yes. Thank you for popping in and helping the team out. Substitutes in this league, you guys are the best.
So we got Numbani is the Numbani as the pick. FD. Talk about pizza. I'm down, honestly. I just had some pizzas. I had a little frozen pizzas from Costco. Not a Costco plug, but there's some little personal pizzas you throw in the air fryer. Ooh, makes it nice and crispy. I'm not better than everyone because I have an air fryer, but pretty close to it. So.
I've been personally a big fan of. I was given some Penzi spices for Christmas, and one of them was the frozen pizza sprinkle.
Ooh.
It's just an assortment of various herbs. It just goes really well on a frozen pizza. Really touches it up.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of frozen pizza. I'll take them to work with me sometimes. Just pop them in the microwave for a couple minutes. Gets me through my day.
Microwave of frozen pizza.
Well, I mean, if you try hard enough. Oh, not like a whole pizza, like mini pizzas, not like
Oh, like a microwavable pizza.
yeah, like a microwave pizza. Exactly.
Oh,
That's right, Dan. My frozen pizza is better. It was really good. I was like, ooh. All right, so we got see what we got going on here on Noombani. I really like Noombani for dive, which is what both teams are for in the at least in the you know pre-game are rolling out with. Lots of high ground to take advantage of. I'm excited to see Monkey. I really like Winston on this map. Ifestads is rolling with Torbjorn. I'm also a big fan of Torbjorn on this map, and in general, I think he's really good. Ash with Shaka Khan, the dynamites are can be really strong if you get a lot of them. Her damage did get nerfed a little bit, but she's still very strong. She just can no longer one shot by damage boosted, I believe.
right. Her damage just went down a little bit.
She can still two tap people.
Starts off with a fat dynamite.
Already got 12% for the Bob, which can be a game changer. Makes it a 7v6. Hefty's looking for a spot to jump. Corbin's doing some stuff there, or with the turret, but he gets taken down from Juice. And Juice takes out Iron Bro. Also takes out Twigs. A little bit of an uncoordinated effort right now. Hefty, or excuse me, Yaki Attack is gonna try to hang out back there, but Toaster Oven takes him out in a pretty quick first capture from the Carolina Reapers. Ironbrood's gonna stall for a little bit of time. Just get himself
When you
up.
ball, you can get away with that a little bit.
Yeah, he'll be back in about 4 seconds.
You never know when you might need the 5 seconds of time he bought.
Exactly. So, turret there is gonna get some damage taken to it. Maybe it's a decoy more than anything there.
Yeah, he was back in the fight almost as they engaged.
And he slams in on Toaster Oven, but he gets out of there. And they swapped roles. Yaki Attack was going to find the Tracer, but not anymore. There's a lot going on up there in that room. You can look at the kill feed to see what happened, because it was I couldn't really see what was going on, but a lot was happening. But Yaki Attack's gonna be there, died there from Toaster Oven, and Ifestad's gonna get taken out by most of their team until Ironbrood comes in, and he's gonna mine all of them and takes out his counterpart on the opposite side. He'll take out Toaster Oven as well.
But they're not gonna get the point though. Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Well, Ironbrood does get to it, and Bob comes in, but gets booped away. But still gonna do damage there. So Ironbrood's gonna ultimate defense on the point, and Hefty gets taken out by Shaka Khan with the Bob, and some dueling balls up there on the high ground. Juice is hanging out in that corner, probably looking for some sort of sneaky play, but Ifestad is gonna find him, but gets taken out. Ironbrood is shooting at Juice, trying to get him down, but Juice takes out Shaka Khan. And the mines come out from Shushifu. And Ironbrood's still being around on the point, so is Ifestad. Stalling for time more than anything. Hefty got a nano boost, which is gonna do a lot of damage there. Takes out Ifestad. Zarathustra is healing Ironbrood as much as possible, who does throw mines on there. And but the bubble takes care of most of those. Juice takes out a couple. Shushifu takes out Ironbrew. And they got a decent amount of time off of that last little defense right there. So that's what you want if your birds aren't real. Ironbrew switches over to Roadhog, which is going to help out a lot. Shaka Khan said, F this, and we're going to go to Bastion. I don't blame him at all. Ironbrew takes a Toaster Oven.
Definitely seems like he's trying to put his foot down and get a firm stop here.
Yep. Doing his best McStupid Head impression. So they do stabilize here, which is really good. They haven't had a chance to do that yet, and I think that Ifestad is about to be in a world of hurt up there, but Yaki Attack comes to his rescue and helps him out, and he actually survives. So really good for them. Ironbrewer's gonna go in there. Oh, he gets slept. That seems very bad for them. Dotsusu cannot get in there and res. I don't think they're gonna watch that. And they're gonna push W here. Shushu gets taken out by Shaka Khan in the Bastion. Always makes me laugh. Nuvis takes out Zarathustra, just a lot of a lot of utility and healing. Juice pops the High Noon. And not going to get anything with it. Iron Brew is fighting with his counterpart Hefty. Ivysaur takes out Toaster and Shaka takes out Nuvis. But just he gets taken out with Wilsonator. They need to touch the point here if they're going to try to do anything, which Yaki Attack does. And he shatters a couple there. And then you get Hefty while he's purpled. Oh, nice stun by Ivysaur to get him. They can't quite finish him off, but they got him at least. And Iron Brew takes him out, so another good hold from them on this this point. Yeah, Shaka taking out Shushi.
Managed to win the fight without using too many ults. They're a bit behind in the ult race, but it's not totally disaster for them right now. And it's really good here that they were able to get that stop, kind of take a breather. And now they get to play. They're in control of the space now.
You should be a peak performer.
Yeah, they will have the Bastion ult, and looks like Iron Brew has his ult, and Zarathustra will probably use his ult very early in this fight. Iron Brew pushing a lot of them off. Forcing them to go another way. And he takes out Hefty. A nice hook there. That's a big thing for them.
It looks like the Tracer whiffed on the pulse bomb.
Yeah, didn't find anyone. They're kind of still hanging around in that that corner. They know they're there, but they definitely don't want to lose anyone. Shotgun takes out Wilsonator. It's a good spot up there. Could do it. Good sight line there, and he's probably gonna take out Hefty. Nope, not yet.
My ultimate is ready.
Did severely damage that shield though, forced him to regroup a little further back.
Translocating.
That was a heck of an exchange over there. Ivysaur and Juice and Iron Brew. That was fun to watch. Alright, he gets a hook on Shushu. Can't he deep matrixed it right away. Hefty is nanoed, and he's gonna do a lot of damage. Shaka Khan's gonna plow through a lot of things. But Toaster gets taken out, or Toaster takes out Shaka Khan, but a lot of resources went into going to take out that Bastion by the Summer being over there, and fight win at least for right now by the sides of birds aren't real. Doing a really nice job of coordinating, and the whole hog coming out from Iron Brew, trying to push everyone back.
That's a
Hefty
really big early pick.
And Iron Brew will get back way sooner than Hefty because he gets res. The bomb takes out Ivysaur. Not the worst thing in the world, but the D.Va is going to take out Shaka. With that D.Va.
That beat back though. So
Yep.
pretty early when you're up two.
Yeah, they can get birds aren't real. If they can get a regroup right here, I think that they might be able to get it at least into overtime. If not, hold it. That's the point.
Does look like Iron Brew has the touch.
It's a nice shatter from Hefty. He does not find anyone though. And Yaki Attack with a shatter of his own. I don't know how that didn't hit Toaster, but maybe he was in Wraith form and I didn't see it. But Juice sneaks behind him and takes out Shaka. But it's 3v4. And Iron takes out Toaster. That's a lot of damage that he just saved from his team. And it looks like they're going to hold this. Unless Hefty or Nuvis can touch them, they cannot. They didn't let him get to the third point. So they just need to have a really nice, clean, 3 points, and they will take this map. So really nice adjustments from them. I think the Roadhog switch was really big for Iron Brew until he needed to touch at the end. It's always Roadhog is still extremely strong. No matter what level of Overwatch you're playing in, he just has so much utility. And unless you get a purple on him, he did a really good job of not getting purpled and not dying too many times. Leaving his team without probably the most damage.
And a really big part of that came from some good plays from Yakety Tack on the push prior to that, the Carolina Reapers, they had actually nanoed Hefty, try to cleave some space out. Yakety Tak did the smart thing. He charged him, got the latch on, and then just pinned him in the back. Then he got nanoed, so that it became an even fight. He ultimately won.
Yeah, he's Yaki was doing a really good job of kiting back, and he was doing a really good job of protecting us. He didn't let him get shattered too many times, so he's been doing a lot of good things. He's gonna play the Diva on this point, so let's see how that works out for them. Hefty is gonna go to the Roadhog now. Shushu's on ball, and let's see what Birds Aren't Real, if they can even this up at 1 apiece. We got some split high ground action from Carolina Reapers. Iron Brew is in the back doing Iron Brew things. Try to get a boop onto Hefty, and he gets hooked. And he's gonna slam him, and he needs a little bit of help. He's not gonna get it. Nuvis takes out Shaka Khan with some of those pillows. Then Hefty's gonna take out Twigs, and so this looks like Carolina Reapers is gonna take this one pretty handily. We do have an Echo sighting. Already got 65% to an ult. Finishes off Yakety Tak. And the DPS are pretty far up front, so if they don't get picked, they're in an okay spot. Iron Brew doing wrecking.
Oh. Yeah, he has Shushi off the side. He's gonna get out.
Yeah. I saw that. That's what you said. That was.
Now all the way in the back.
We have we have a McCree here that was copied.
Big purple.
That is a huge purple from Twigs. Wilson or Suntalk getting a little bit of value with the healing, but it's not going to matter because he is going to fall to.
Oh.
I think Hefty would like to have. Well, he got Iron Brew off the edge, so he would probably say worth. But he might like to have it back as far as the team. They are going to get a touch here. They do get mine. Another big purple. Which Twigs does fall to Shushu, so that's a big blow to this team fight. I feel like Shushu is going extremely fast. I don't know why it looks like that fast to me, but it looks.
He's being Lucio speed boosted.
I didn't see him there, but they might actually turn this fight back, which they are. Wow, that is sort of feels bad for Birds Aren't Real, but they got 2 ticks, so they had right now. They do have beat as a blade counter, but if they nano blade, that won't matter as much. So they do have the ults to do this fight right.
It's all going to depend on who gets the first pick here, who can capitalize off of each other's positional mistakes.
Yeah, Ifistad's trying to tank Echo right now. He backs up to get the Mercy help. They did a little dive action there. Did not. You force them off the high ground more than anything. Bomb goes in. Gets a couple. That's huge for Birds Aren't Real. The beat comes out, but so does the blade. And the nano is a little bit later than they might have liked with it, but he's still going to try to get some value. Hefty falls to Shaka Khan. And
Iron Brew is harassing Twigs, so I don't think he can see him in time.
And the sights comes out from Toaster, and he gets 2, but it does not matter as they will get the point. They will have that close spawn, so they do get Yakety Tak out of mech, but that's not going to matter, at least for right now. Twigs to get far spot, so he's walking back, but he's going to get that long sightline value anyway. Heal up his team. And Echo's going to go to work up there with his Mercy friend, and he takes out Juice a little bit earlier, so to get some distance here on this cart. Iron Brew pushing them all around over there, throws some mines in there, hits Toaster. I'm so far away from it. I don't even know which one of my function keys he's on, but I don't even care because I just saw the outlines and it was awesome. Zarathustra revives Iron Brew but pays the price with his life. Hefty's gonna pop the primal. He's gonna push Twigs around, Twigs can get a sleep on him, and he missed a sleep. But his teammates peel for him very nicely, and they don't lose their Ana. Well, as I say that, they end up losing their Ana. The Yak Attack does take out Hefty, but he does lose his mech in the process. Scoop and Iron Brewer doing a little. They've had a nice duel right now with the Wrecking Balls. Need a regroup here from Birds Aren't Real, but some good first progress. And they will have. If they wait a little bit longer, they will have the Nano Blade again. So that could be a win condition for them. Juice does have the High Noon though, which can zone people out of there. Iron Brew going after Shushu again. Hefty jumps in. Iron Brew gets slept, but does not get purpled. Yak Attack throws the bomb in. That's a good bomb. It doesn't get anyone, but creates some space. Shaka Khan going with the Nano Blade. Juice finds no one. Shaka Khan trying to get Juice. Cannot get him. Hefty falls. Or Hefty takes out Twigs. The dive tanks are in the back. They're so no supports. Oh, there's the Mercy. Got it. I misspoke. Shushu takes out Shaka Khan. And a lot of chaos going on right now. The mines from Shushu are all over the place. There's a couple up here by all the billboards. Ifastad takes out Hefty. So I think the Reaper switch I like. Hopefully it's not too little too late for the Carolina Reapers. There's a lot of damage right there with that sideline, so they're gonna have to be creative. Iron Brewer throwing mines in and takes out Toaster Oven again with the mines. So,
He's fighting him with those.
I know.
He's got something figured out a little bit there.
Exactly. Yeah. Just like run away from him, forehead. I'm just kidding. Iron Brewer is shooting at Hefty, and they're having a little duel. Shaka Khan is taken out by Juice. But he's gonna get res from Zarathustra. His dad takes out Juice with that Reaper swap. They're gonna need to stay touching right now. The Tactical Visor comes out from Toaster Oven. He's getting some value with that. They need to touch. Iron Brew could not touch because he was asleep. And Carolina Reaper takes this point, or takes this map, I should say. They're up 2-0.
It looks like Fox M redeemed say one nice thing about Shaka Khan.
Let's see. Shaka Khan is always brutally honest and will always tell you what's on his mind. He's very genuine.
All right, and there you have it. That's a nice thing about Shaka Khan.
I'm very much I'll give you an extra one too. I'm very much excited because he is moving to my city in less than a month.
That is
Heck yeah.
very exciting.
All right, so that's 2 maps down. Bets are closed for now. If you were hoping to get on some of that sweet channel point action, it does look like some of the betting did favor Carolina Reapers. So if Birds Aren't Real, if they're able to pull out the reverse sweep, which is still possible right now, some people are going to stand to win a fair amount of coin.
I think that was a much better effort from Birds Aren't Real at the time. I think their attack, the sleep on Iron Brew is unfortunate. I know that the that's because they know they have him as a ball player. He's they're probably not freaking out like when there's 10 seconds left because they just know that he's going to get that touch. But the sleep was really good from I believe it was Wilsonator was playing Ana on that map, and so just an unfortunate stroke of luck for them. But I thought a lot of their attempts were a lot better as far as coordination, which we're going to Volskaya here.
Surprise, surprise.
When you're given those 3 maps, Volskaya is usually the pick. So, wait, we got a swapperoo to Hanamuri.
Hanamura?
Hannah Muir. Speaking of Hannah Muir, how do we feel about ham on pizza?
Good
You like
stuff.
ham on pizza? Yeah, I think so too.
Canadian bacon, also good.
Yeah, also very good.
Just about any meat.
Yeah.
Most, not most, many vegetables. Occasionally some fruits.
Mhm.
All good on pizza.
So I have a weird thing about pizza. So I don't like if you like cut a tomato and put it on the pizza, I
Yeah,
don't like
that's
it.
for degenerates.
But it's like the sauce is and I know like pizza sauce it's but it has tomatoes in it, so kind of weird.
I mean, but like that's understandable though, because like a slice of tomato is such a weird thing. Like,
Oh, I don't like a slice.
I don't understand people who put like a slice of tomato on like a burger or sandwich. It's like this is just worse ketchup. Ketchup wouldn't even work on this sandwich. Why would you put tomato on it?
Slice tomato is like worse ketchup. Oh god, that's
It's
awesome.
solid but also slimy.
I-
and it's
I am 100% on that board,
Traveling to Hanamura.
but I've never heard it put like that. I'm a fan.
Initiating match.
All right, so we got Hanamura here, our favorite assault maps. I mean, it is an assault map. There's some good strategies to have on this map. I personally like the shower strat, which it's not a shower, but you know, it's kitchen strats, I guess. But I like
Ready
calling it.
for battle.
it's like, is it universally known as shower strats, or am I just making things up?
Well, seeing as I don't know what strat you're talking about,
Oh, it's where you hide in the little kitchen that's by this mega by the attacking point, and then you charge toward you're like the defending Reinhardt, and you charge towards your team, pulling someone with you.
I got you.
I think like early on in Overwatch, a streamer that I watched called it shower strat, and I think I just stuck with that. But
it definitely feels like the thing you come up with in the shower.
exactly, that's what I'm thinking of.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
All right, let's see what. Oh, go ahead.
I think Choo Choo was getting mad that he wasn't going to his spot.
So Hefty's out there, early bubble from Gerg 7, but he'll get that back in a few seconds. Ironbrood's hanging out up there, maybe get him some intel. We're looking for picks for Shaka Khan. And Ipistad, so looking for a pick. And he takes out Wilsonator, that's a big one. They're gonna go in now. Ipistad is on that perch right there. He's gonna try to take out Juice. He's got some help from Zarathustra. Shaka Khan's looking for a pick. Nubis takes out Zarathustra. Ironbrood's gonna cause some havoc in the background there. Shaka Khan takes out Shushifu with a headshot. Ipistad take out Nubis. The Winzo comp is working right now. That duo. Yakitak takes out Juice with a nice punch.
Twigs is just gonna walk the point.
Yep.
And yeah.
Completely
Yeah.
uncontested, save from that Eva, Zarya, whoever
Well.
the hero is.
They both end in an so.
Ooh, Wilsonator takes the Architect out of his neck.
And Shaka Khan getting a lot of value right now. He's getting some big shots, takes out Nubis. And a pretty quick first point.
I think this may be the swap they need, the double snipers. We have two of the better snipers in the league here.
Yeah, they-
Ipistad's being the Masters DPS. Shaka Khan being Shaka Khan.
Ironbird takes out Hefty. Chico takes out Shaka Khan. That's funny to me. And mine's going on point. And Gerg is playing the Roadhog now, which he's going to get a lot of focus from those other tanks. And you have to protect out of his mech. Hefty goes for a shatter, does not hit Ironbrew. Ironbrew's doing all sorts of havoc. He got a double slam on a DPS and a support. I stats takes out Hefty with the dragon. Tail end of the dragon. Shushifu is, giving Iva's dad some trouble, but they're gonna get some. Iva's dad's another good shot. Gerg is gonna not get to the point, and he will eventually, but they That is a great attack. Pause. Oh, Zarathustra has left the game.
Yep. Fortunately, round is over though, so
Yeah, that was perfect timing.
we'll bring him back.
Yeah.
But that last bit there, that last capture, was made possible by a great sleep from Twigs. Just landed that right on Greg, so he wasn't able to touch. The Hog just sleeping right there on the left stairs. No one able to touch. Good sleep. Also, a bit before that, a really good nano onto the wrecking ball of all things. Not the normal nano target, especially when there's like a Hanzo around. But definitely something that was really effective, especially as Iron Brew was just going in and out, making space.
Is he in?
Looks like
Yeah, he is.
he's back. All right, so crisis averted. We move on. We go for round 2.
Enemy spotted.
Can Carolina Reapers match that?
Score.
4 minutes 33
2.
seconds. Wow, we
Switching
got John
sides.
Cage in here. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
If this goes to extra innings, we're not allowed to make any noise.
Well, Will's already, Will is also Pete Rose, so like I think rules are out the window.
We have Pete Rose, we have John Cage, we got a little bit of everything in here tonight.
We got pineapple on pizza.
You say, here's the thing. Of those 3 things, one of those 3 is not weird. 2 of those are people.
Ready for
We're not putting
battle.
people on pizza.
That is true. Unless it's that one episode of South Park where they put the guy in the chili.
Is that pizza though? Are you putting chili on your pizza now?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Attackers
Are we putting
incoming.
pineapple in our chili?
Ooh,
Are
no.
we putting Pete Rose in our chili?
Probably not. I like Pete Rose. I mean, he didn't bet on himself to lose.
I mean, John Cage is dead. We could go get him.
That's true. Yeah.
Right.
5,
We have the Nuvis on the Genji. That's
1.
I don't know if I've ever seen another new Vis. It's new.
ah.
The battle commences.
We'll see
That
how
was-
this responds against the Tor and the Soldier.
Yak Attack was that was like a kind of a shower strat. He charged back towards him. But he's gonna deal with Hefty on the side. Gurg is playing ball. I don't think I've ever seen him play ball, so it could be good. Yaki Attack gets taken up by Shushifu, and there's a lot going on over there. Shushifu takes out Ifis Dads with a couple of chain whips in a row. Shotgun takes out Gurg. Well, he'll be back very soon. Shotgun takes out Nuvis, so another pick for him. Juice already had a high noon. So that's a lot of damage right there. Juice, there's a lot of people falling on the side of Carolina Reaper, and it looks like they're going to take this first point unless... Nope, I don't think anyone can touch. So, first point's going to go to Carolina Reapers. They're going to have a little bit more time than...
Sushi Food and Wilson are just
Capture.
showing off their
Spinning. It's a
DPI.
neat trick.
So they are ahead in the time bank for the next at least minute. See if they can take advantage of that. But otherwise, this needs a lofty hold ahead of Birds Aren't Real. Shotgun takes out Hefty. That's a big pick for them. Gurg is going to touch the point, and he's going to get some... and Shushifu's with him. They're going to give up a tick here. Ifis Dad's dropped to the point. And Wilsoner takes a Yaki Attack. Wilsoner might carry this fight here for him. And Gurg takes out Iron Brew. Shushifu takes out Twigs.
Injured again.
And there's a blade coming out from Nuvis. And they did indeed beat their time bank by 22 seconds. So both good attacks from both teams here.
Score 2-2.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Absolutely. It did seem though for a bit that Birds Aren't Real Not
Initiating
fully
match.
cognizant of the start of that fight. Looks like the flank coming in and sticking that tick really took him by surprise.
On. Yeah. Oh, we've been quoted on our talking about John Cage, Pete Rose, and Pineapple on Pizza. That dang guy.
Ready for
He threw.
battle.
He put us in the quotes. Oh no. Now everyone can hear it.
Oh, I look forward to looking back at that one later. Only the best quality
Attackers incoming
content
in
that
30
PMA OWL
The
guarantee.
true struggle is for the superiority of ideas.
You know, they pay us as much as we get paid. This is the kind of content you get.
Yeah,
I could have used a little.
you're getting an incredible value if you're tuning in right now.
Exactly.
And approximately 47 to 53% of you who would bet on this match will also
4,
get very good value from spending your channel.
1.
We'll see who
Attackers
though
incoming.
as we go into extra
Defend
innings.
objective A. For your safety.
Yeah, at the very least, I hope that we're at least trying to provide some entertainment first for anyone watching.
And if it's that close, that means that the big winners are one of the two of either me or Zach.
Juice takes out Iron Brew early in this fight, and Yaki attacks out of his mech, so no tanks for the birds aren't real. Hefty is in it. He got twigs. He is in it right now. And Nuvis takes out Shaka Khan. I think he reflected the headshot. I'm not sure. Ifus does take out Hefty. Juice does take out a couple there. Iron Brew being one of them. Shotgun switches over to Soldier, getting a little bit
60
more
seconds
utility,
remaining.
more constant damage than looking for a pick comp.
Get over here and heal up.
But if they can get a good slam here from Iron Brew and a good dragon from where's the dragon from Iron Brew? Yep. Created a lot of space. Hefty is on the point by himself, so see if they can collapse on him. Iron Brew does fall. I just does take out Nuvis though.
30 seconds.
Yaki attack he is in it. Twigs is trying to do his damage to keep him up, but Shushiku takes out Yaki attack and Wilsonator takes out Twigs and the mech. And Shushiku does take out his dad, so probably have one more push here. They know Iron Brew's up there, but they can't do anything about it. So hopefully we
Through that top window.
Yep. He's got
Gonna go right back.
he's got the
Oh no, he doesn't touch. He's hooked.
Oh god.
No. Oh wow.
not sure if he touched. I'm not sure it would have mattered because
Switching sides.
they were using the kitchen sink on the side of Carolina Reaper. I mean, maybe it was just for the memes because they didn't see anyone, but
The
all
world will
four
never
icons-
know what would happen if that hook hadn't
all
landed.
four icons were
But that
flashing.
hook landed.
Crazy. Yeah. So good hook from Hefty. So we just need one tick on the side of Carolina Reapers, and this one is over. So the birds aren't real are playing for Dranamura,
Ready for battle.
and then we'll move on to a map 4. So
Yes, Hefty has done a spectacular job tonight of just creating space where none really existed
Attackers
before.
incoming.
He is walking in, he's getting pocketed even.
Keep to the plan.
He's just
But be
pressing
ready to
E when
adapt
when
if
it gets
necessary.
hairy. And birds aren't real. They're not really able to pump quite enough damage to finish him off quickly enough
Wait to see you all
to
in
prevent him
action.
from doing too much damage.
yeah, if you get Hefty and Shushu in the same location with that passive healing, and then the just the amount of damage that Roadhog can take, it's
Four,
it's
And a
just
bit,
it's
and a big
hard.
part
to
of it is the when Roadhog is healing, he also has a little bit of damage reduction as well.
Exactly.
Objective A.
Focus on the objective.
It's a decent amount of damage. It's like 50%, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a lot.
Definitely helps.
See, Iron Brew is being sneaky behind there with the Wrecking Ball. He does slam on Shushiku. Shotgun does take out Hefty. That's a big pick. So Yakta takes out Shushiku. The turret falls, but good first fight from. That's exactly how you want that to go for the birds aren't real. And they're gonna find Gurg in there who falls from the active attack. Nice charge. There,
It's gonna
good
cost
first
him a
fight.
few seconds there.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want that fight to go. You don't lose anyone, and you get some picks. Picking Hefty early, that's gonna be that's their MO. You get rid of him, and you most likely win the fight. Shushu does take out Iron Brew, and he'll be back soon, but just because ball, but they're gonna want him there for this fight. Zarathustra gets taken out. Ifus Dad's taken out, or takes out Gurg.
Ooh,
And
he
over-
actually stuck in a room with a hog and a.
There's someone on
and
point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yagitech does take out Shushifu though, so that's big. Yagitech does fall to Hefty. Twiggs is still on point. He's keeping his team alive. Oh, I got a purple onto Hefty.
Right as he went for the heal too.
Jack. Oh, he reflected some of the molten core. Iron Brew is there. He has the mines, but the
He's gonna spin the whip for a bit, isn't he?
yep. He's gonna get booted away by Shushifu. And unless Twigs can pull a rabbit out of his hat, Yagitech does get in. I thought he would pick Wilsonator on that, but Carolina Reapers
Victory.
takes it 3-0.
That's gonna be it.
Last map really entertaining. Lots of good Overwatch on that one. The closest of the three, getting to the extra innings. A good switch to the break from Shushifu. I think that was, between him and Hefty, really the difference maker on this third map.
Absolutely. You see that Wilsonator right there, 29 elims, 76% kill participation. Even for Moira, who can tickle a lot of people, that's pretty nuts.
They got 3 DPS on their team. What are they doing?
Definitely a big impact there on the game.
Yeah, he had a bunch of big coalescence that we didn't really talk about, but they were always really well timed. I mean, it is a cooldown essentially, but they're really big time. They're really well timed. So
Absolutely. And with that, I think we can declare a winner of the predictions, if I can figure out how to do that. Choose outcome. Carolina Reapers, they have won the match three maps to 0. And some people are going to come out a little bit wealthier than before, and some people not so much.
I did not. I bet on the underdog. Thinking
Stupid
first
Head once again choosing the correct winner.
He's 2 for 2.
To be fair, when I started, Carolina Reapers was the underdog in the betting. That's why I went there.
Gotcha. I think I put my 1,000 in before you put your 1,000, so it's like
Yeah, I'd already started it. I bet a little bit, and then it was 1-1. I was like, I'm just gonna stop here. And then I looked up and saw you had put that in. It's like, okay, well, here we go.
All right, chat. We're gonna take some nominations for Player of the Match. If there's a player out there who you thought had a particularly big impact on this game from either team, let us know so we can put their name in the hat and we can all vote. We have a call for Wilsonator. Anyone else, chat, or other casters?
I thought Wilsonator was Gurg, I think, is a nominee for it. There's 2 Gurg 7, yeah, Grug. Well, who's Grug 7? Just kidding. Gurg 7, another candidate, player of the match.
All right. Chat. Anyone else?
Pete Rose is
I don't
Fair.
believe we can put Pete Rose in until he's been reinstated by the MLB.
that's fair.
So, I'm gonna wait for Commissioner Manfred on that one. Right after he puts the counting clock right behind the home plate.
I'm not even sure. I'm gonna keep my baseball opinions to my
All right,
about.
let's get this poll out there. We'll set it for 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to vote for MVP right now.
Can't win MVP until he can be in the Hall of Fame. Well, maybe the
It's
next
true.
baseball commissioner.
In order to be eligible for voting in Player of the Match polls in the Phi Mu Alpha Overwatch League, you cannot be in any kind of negative status with the Major League Baseball organization or with the Baseball Writers Association who run the Hall of Fame. So sorry, Pete Rose. Also sorry, Shoeless Jackson, even though you've been dead 90 years. But there you have it. So just a bit of time left to get your vote in for MVP. Hefty wondering if you did anything cool on stream. Oh boy, do I think you have a VOD to go back and watch? Because
I don't think the poll went live.
I am showing it. It says up at the top. You should see something for current poll,
Oh, okay, that's not where
or
I've
you
seen
may
it
see
before.
something on screen.
Oh, that's
That's
dang.
not.
I am not doing the one that's on the screen because I don't know how to do that. So this is the one in the chat.
Got it.
Got it. I'm not Dylan. I don't know the cool Twitch stuff. Someday he'll have to teach me. But chat, that was certainly an interesting game that we all got to see. If you have any thoughts you want to share with us for us to discuss, we'd be happy to do that. So go ahead and pop those in there. So if you want us to talk about something. Dan says the one on screen can only be done by the channel owner. That may be true. I am not the channel owner, so I cannot confirm. The Captain 243 asking us to vote for him. I don't believe that you're in there.
Talking about pizza more?
I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah, we always can. What would Hog put on a pizza? Junkrat.
Everything.
I mean, what kind of food would they have out there in the post-apocalyptic Australian outback? Probably some like kangaroo meat or something.
Like wallabies? Are wallabies in Australia? I have no idea.
It's some kind of there's just gonna be something out there that you can make sausage out of, I suppose.
Tasmanian devils?
Mm. Dirt. I mean, it's mostly desert, so you could put some sand on your pizza.
Like
You know,
like
I personally I don't like sand because it's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
yeah, gets it the best line for that movie. Chlamydia ridden koalas. Those are three words that I didn't think would be in the same sentence.
Yes, unfortunately, koala bears are a natural carrier of chlamydia, so it is possible theoretically to contract it from handling koala bears of all things. And it looks like we do have the final result for our poll, winning 10 votes to 4, with 71% of the vote is Gerg7, our MVP, our player of the match. Congratulations, Greg. You played well, and you enabled your team to play well around you.
Yeah, especially on the first point, the May walls were just, I mean, it was just that was the difference maker. This poll is still troll. Even still, some good plays. The May on the first map, on the last map, he's playing some uh, ball and some Orisa, and I don't think he played on the second one. So, um, but yeah, did some good stuff, and the chat thought you were the best, so you get a shout out.
Yeah. Excellent work, Carolina Reapers. Still not a bad showing from Birds Aren't Real, who are still looking for their first win of the season. But even with that, they did have 2 subs, and actually at one point they had 3 subs playing. So they had half of their team were not their normal lineup, and they did really well despite all of the adversity facing them tonight. I think this team is capable of some surprises in the playoff bracket. Um, we are only a few weeks away from the playoffs because we are on week 9. This is the last game of week 9. Just a couple weeks, playoffs will be starting in I believe it is a double elimination tournament.
Oh.
So losing your first match, not the complete end of the world. You could still win out and still win the championship, even if you lose once. So that'll be an exciting thing to look forward to. It'll make everything a little bit more interesting. Yes, that one Dan guy. This is week 9 of 12, and after that, then we'll have our double elimination playoff bracket.
So that is going to be really exciting. I'm excited to play in in the playoff bracket. The good thing about our league is that you know everyone makes it into the playoffs. Your seeding is determined by the regular season, and so uh, it's almost like in the regular season is when you work out all the kinks, and then by the time playoffs come, hopefully you're a well-oiled machine. And who knows, the lowest seed can make it to the top. It's done it before, and it'll probably happen again at some point. So, um,
That's
Bertrand Ruler
right.
definitely not out of it. If they can build off Hanamura specifically, then I think they're going to be in a really really good spot because Hanamura was a good map for them. New Bonnie was also pretty good. They got rolled a little bit on Lijiang Tower. Happens from time to time. So
That is what happens when you have 3 subs on your team, though. Is
exactly.
that
So
things just don't generally go smoothly.
yeah, you don't have the cohesion. The comms are usually are gonna be a little bit different. And as talented as Boxum is, he was playing a different role than he normally plays, and he doesn't play in that team, so he doesn't know how they play, and so it's shout out to him for being a homie and doing it at the last second. Um, so
Absolutely, and there's still a lot of great tools in the box for Birds Aren't Real. We saw a lot of great stuff from Ifis Dads, who was without a doubt, I would say, the best DPS player in the league. And I think he is definitely the kind of player you can build a team around. But we also saw some good stuff tonight from Yakety Tak, especially on the Reinhardt, who, if kept alive, is capable of doing a tremendous amount of cleave.
oh yeah, it took a while off of the Overwatch League, and he's back in it, and he's kind of picked up right where he left off. So
That's right. We're glad to have him back, and he's already making his presence known.
for sure. All right, chat. Um, if you guys don't have any more things for us to talk about, um, I believe that's gonna do it for the It's gonna end uh week 9 of the season something 11. I can't remember how many seasons. I've been in since season 12. It's right there on the screen.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't read. A 4:33. I thank you, Dan.
a 433 ending. Well, you know what's great about John Cage's 433 is that anyone could perform it at any time, anywhere, and it doesn't necessarily need to be exactly 4:33 minutes, 4 minutes and 33 seconds long. You just need to have a prolonged amount of time where you are specifically not doing anything, and you just need something to indicate which the start and stop of each of the 3 movements. It's a really interesting piece, but anyone could do it anywhere. I believe that one Dan guy that would be something that would not be covered under copyright law due to the specific nature of the piece being not literally not doing anything. I don't think you can copyright not doing anything. Because if you could, I would have done it a while ago. But I think with that we're gonna call it here.
I think that's everything. Does a tempo and duration as performance criteria?
You know what, Dan? You have performance criteria. Ever think of that, huh?
show you some performance criteria. Anyway,
Should I use my timeout someone else at this point in the stream on Dan?
It will just remove everything he said.
oh no, oh no, Dan.
Yeah. I would say put F in the chat for Dan, but we do need to call it here. Carolina Reapers, they end up on top, 3 maps to 0 on the night. They will claim the victory, and they will move to 9-0 on the season. Birds aren't real. A good showing, a lot of good stuff. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize on it. They will fall to 0-8 on the season. They do have another game to be made up from week 7, I believe. So stay tuned for more information on that. But with that, I've been Steck Monster running the cams alongside Cardis, my casting commentator person, and then
Accurate.
McStupidhead, who was running our lobby as a referee, and you heard him a bit tonight as well. So with all that said, thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you next time. Should be next week, so stay tuned. We'll see you on the flip.
Bye bye.